All right, so Nigerians, please, what were you people expecting? I want to understand how a lot of you think in that country. So a girl was kidnapped, right? This girl on my screen. They can't carry gun put for the girl head. The kidnapper can request for 20 million naira before they release the girl. Eventually, after like few days, they released the girl. Fine and good. Una now say they don't release the girl. Next thing, Ole Una can announce say Una pay 20 million naira to release her. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Now I see say they don't kidnap another girl. Guess what? The kidnapper see the request for 20 million naira. What did you think you did by telling the whole world that you paid 20 million naira to release the other girl? Do you know what you just did? You just empowered kidnapping in Nigeria. You just gave it more strength.
So long as this one is concerned, I will tell you, VDM, you are totally wrong. Because saying it on social media, telling the amount the ransom so far paid, it's not about encouraging the kidnappers or encouraging some persons to go into it. We know when they kidnap, you must pay ransom. But this one, Harrison has been doing everything possible transparently in giving people feedback or what he's been handling. Now, if you check the write-up so far made by him, he indicted the Edo State governor that what they intend to do before is that in the process of doing the exchange or giving them money, in the end, they will trace them back and retrieve the money. And this they have done in several occasions successfully well. But in the end, they put a call across to the government, or rather the commissioner of police, just to seek some kind of collaborations in order to give approval to whatever they intend to do, of which Edo State government paid deaf ears towards it, as if it doesn't matter to them. Because the man is so busy with 2027 general election. Outside that, I don't think anything that has to do with some kind of Aisha in Aunchi has anything to do with him, because it doesn't involve some eminent personalities in our society. So let's get it straight. Until we begin to say it on social media on a regular basis like this, I don't think the government will know that the average Nigerians that they are supposed to protect their lives are really passing through a lot. So let's not have that attitude of shifting of blames as if maybe saying it will encourage kidnappers. No. Whatever we are seeing, we have to pour it out there without censoring it. Let the government know that they are failing in their responsibilities.
All right, so Nigerians, please, what were you people expecting? I want to understand how a lot of you think in that country. So a girl was kidnapped, right? This girl on my screen. They can't carry gun put for the girl head. The kidnapper can request for 20 million naira before they release the girl. Eventually, after like few days, they released the girl. Fine and good. Una now say they don't release the girl. Next thing, Ole Una can announce say Una pay 20 million naira to release her. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Now I see say they don't kidnap another girl. Guess what? The kidnapper see the request for 20 million naira. What did you think you did by telling the whole world that you paid 20 million naira to release the other girl? Do you know what you just did? You just empowered kidnapping in Nigeria. You just gave it more strength. You just gave it more strength. If I talk that time, it could be as if very dark man won't poop the party. Yes. Like they always say, want to make it about him. But now this is what is going on. A lot of more people will soon be kidnapped. December don't come. And our police are busy. The day they fight people who go protest, that one day more important to them than anything. Do you get? So right now, I'm gonna prepare my own advice to all the people who want travel, go village for December. Any boss, all those Ife Sinachi, AFMI, ABC Transport, Young Shall Grow, God is Good, all those bosses, them. Peace mass. Once you know see police officer with gun for the front or for the back, just no bother yourself. If those companies cannot provide security to sit down at the front of those bosses, one at the front, one at the back with gun, don't even bother yourself. Because now new markets don't start now and they go hack into that market. 20 million naira. All they have to do is to record the victim, make the victim cry, Nigerians help me. Now, I'm not saying that they shouldn't have paid. I'm only saying that there was no need to put it on social media that they paid 20 million naira. Like I said, if you talk that time now, they will say, oh, he likes to put party. That man likes to make it all about himself. He likes to show say na he no pass. Da 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 da. We don't talk to kidnapper before. Guess what? How much they asked that time for that matter safe? They asked for how much safe? Whether that's 70 million they asked for. But the people no get how much they later pay. 1.8 have been at 2 million naira. Because at the end of the day, now money everybody define. All these people they now money they define. And again, this is another point. There is nothing like kidnappers in Nigeria. That's what people don't get. There's nothing like kidnappers. These are political thugs that are bored. These are political thugs that are bored and they are not being serviced by their bosses. So they just use this one to fill in the space. How? Politicians give them these guns to help them snatch ballot boxes. Not just that, politicians empower them. When they empower them, if the politicians leave power, it's either they are loyal to the new politician that come into office, or the old politician will use them to fight the new politician, especially if the new politician in power and the old one does not get along. The old one could use that squad to fight the new one. So the only way for the new one to have peace is to either align with the old one or align with these boys in the bush. The boys get bored. Do you understand? Now, you say, kidnappers, oh, Fulani herdsmen, they kidnap, Fulani herdsmen, they kidnap. Bro, at the end of the day, a lot of times, not in general, a lot of times, some of these Fulanis that you see, when then you go to hear voice of Fulani when they ask for ransom, these people go and carry Fulani and put them inside that business. Mind you, some them said they do their own. These people, they go carry them on a talk. Now maybe a guy for back, but now our voice will go use since we don't popular for this matter. So some of them are in-house, they run out. But of course, our police, they busy with protesters, so they will never have time for this. But my point is, if you are traveling this December for Christmas by bus, by road, if the bus no get police for front and police for back with gun, make they sit down inside the bus, hold big gun, make the gun shoot out, make the people they see them. Where be safe if you hear anything like papa, do not enter the bus. It's time for bosses to start bringing securities for their company. If they will not do it, make everybody sit down for house. Because country no good. Country no good. Anyways, peace and love. Don't play. If you play, go and learn. And you will learn the hard way. If you like, don't take advice. And next time, please, if there's any case of kidnapping again, where come online, I beg, if una later go collect the people, Mona no talk how much na take collect them. Mona just leave on like say the kidnapper release them like that. Because most times, almost everybody, they pay. So Mona just keep on like that. Keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. Yeah, they don't release them. To God be the glory. We don't need to know the details. Peace and love. Don't play. If you play, go and learn. I will learn the hard way.
When you say some of those kidnappers, originally they are political thugs, you might be 100% correct. Because if you check the body language of various governors where this kidnapping is on the rampage, you will discover that some of them are not treating it the way it should be. They are not saying anything meaningful or serious about it. Like Edo State, the way it's taking courtesy, taking Yahoo, is not taking kidnapping in that direction. Because if it does, I see no reason why I shall go bush. People they shout for Ovia, people they shout for who there. As we speak, people can't even go to their farms anymore. And the governor is not doing anything in that regard. Even if they even arrest anybody today, police submit it them. Before you know it, this set of people, they will leave them again. Like the question I will always ask, Is there no maximum punishment for all of these people? Why they are treating it is that they know every 4 years they must need them back again. After 4 years, this same set of people, then they will still use to snatch ballot paper, buses, that they will eventually be useful to them again. Those who recruited them before, who are not in power at the moment, who want to use that to sabotage the effort of those who are on seat. Who are on seat, who have used another fresh set of people, who want to use that to intimidate the old ones that was there before. In the end, you will discover that this inner crisis of rivalry, who should be on top, is always within them. And when you arrest or eventually arrest any of them, they will look for a way to cut the link, but nothing will happen to that same person because they will still need to use that same person in the next future for election. And at this point, I want to beg you out there. Politicians have their ways of doing things for their own selfish interest. If you see anything, irrespective of who that person is, say it and let us expose every activities of that same person. And this festivity period we are in, I beg you once again, may God not let anything like what happened to Aisha happen to you. The same way Aisha was abandoned, that same way they will eventually abandon you. When VDM went to Benin City, he come across some kidnapping along Benin or a road, did a video. The government could not say anything, neither the police. But when eventually some Chinese were adopted, the same government were giving marching order. They should look for a way to bring them back and all that. It goes to show that if you not affect people, they close to them, bourgeois, elite in our society, you not concern them. But if it happens to people we they know, we be say na political big ways, and that day you go know say within 24 hours, they will look for every means to bring them back. And when it happens to you way there on the street, you are on your own. We need to be very careful, security conscious, and I hope and pray that God Almighty will grant us the wisdom that on a very good day, we might have somebody who will not play politics, be economical with the truth, with people's life. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section once again. Share and follow the page. For the record, telling the people the ransom wey somebody pay is not encouraging others to go into it. Now, who won't do and won't do, who no want do and no want do. But the only message I see in all of that is that the man is trying to give a vivid account of what he's been doing, because some persons are donating towards that cause. How will they use them? How did they work out? How government is taking it serious? How government is not taking it serious? It's what Harrison has been showcasing to the world. Nothing more.